Hello and welcome to Glenn ZB TV for Thursday, the show that puts Glenn ZB into your virtual headset. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. And some people just get carried away, don't they, with the facial hair at this time of year. They forget about aesthetics, whether it makes them look good, and they just go all crazy. Paul Ryan, outgoing Speaker of the House, and in the States. Normally very clean cut sort of a guy, and yet I saw him today, and look at that. He's basically turning into Wolverine. He looks very tired. Very dark rings under the eyes. I worry about... Things should be getting easier, not harder for him as he leaves. Because that's what he normally looks like. I mean, admittedly, still not that happy. But yeah, now he's got... What's that about? He better be raising some money, and not just for the Republican Party. Now, I really despair about this GCSB decision with Huawei and not using their gear. I mean, it's not just that I'm a fan of Huawei, the phones in particular. I don't really know much about their infrastructure, repeaters, 5G repeating stations or anything like that. What I do know is that when the Thai cave rescue was happening, they were straight in there with a mobile cell tower, so basically all the communications could happen. So that was quite nice. And the other thing I do know is that if America are doing something and Australia are doing something, I think that is the best reason for us to do something different. Anyway, good luck, Huawei. Hope you can sort that out. This is just amazing to read. More New Zealand beef could be in demand in China. Now, follow this closely. Here we go. Rabobank says African swine fever is... Which, I don't know much about African swine fever, but if this picture's anything to go by, it turns pigs into tyres, which sounds bad. Anyway... African swine fever is sweeping through the Chinese pork industry. And that gap in production needs to be filled with imports of other proteins. So the sweet and sour pork is off, sticky beef on. I guess that's what we're saying there. Basically, the upshot of all that is that in spite of that picture, I'm quite hungry. Finally... Isn't it just always the way? Big petrol discounts on offer over the next 24 hours. Gull offering a 10% per litre discount from 7 a.m. this morning until midday tomorrow. The 91 will be around 195. This is a picture of it saying 193. I thought that was close. When I was arranging my graphics, I thought it was pretty close. Might go down that low. We don't really know. Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, of course I don't need it, do I? I won't need it for another couple of days because I filled up the other day. See, that always happens. Why are the big specials never on when I actually need the petrol? And then you feel like, well, I could go and get half a tank and save, but it's not as big a saving as on a full tank. It's very annoying. It's not very important, it's very annoying. I am Glenn ZB. Thank you so much for having me in your virtual headset. I'll see you back here again tomorrow, where I'll have slightly less petrol and won't have saved any money.